Attention bowlers, we are going to get started. Please finish your warm-up frames, and we will be changing the scoring in just a moment. Folks, welcome back to Webster Timber Lanes in Abington, Massachusetts. This is the ACST Class D North versus South Finals, and it's going to be a great one here today. It's going to be Patrick Holland versus Garey Dionne. So it's good as always to have you along with us. I am Steve Kelly along with Dan Castle. And it's great to have you along with us here. It's match number 3 of the day, and the bowlers are just getting ready to get started, so it's great to have you along. We will be your audio guides all throughout this match, and we hope it's going to be fantastic, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. So just going to be alerting the bowlers that they will be starting soon, and once we do, we are going to be good to go. Giving them all the thumbs up. We have a lot of people here, and as soon as they are ready, we are ready.
Well, great to be here with you, Steve.
Yeah, great to be here with you, Dad. John Ahern just finished his shift, and now you're the next man up. So.
All right, this is going to be fun with these the D Division Championship. 2 good bowlers who rose to the top. Started with 32 of them. Now we're down to 2.
Yep. So we have Garey Dionne on your left, and we have Patrick Holland on the right. Garey Dionne in particular, Mr. Four-bagger from the Bayberry Bowling Center in the 10-stringer just a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago to be exact. So he's coming in hot off of that, and he's going to be looking for some championship glory here, representing ACST North, I believe, right?
Yes, he's a North.
And then Patrick Holland representing ACST Class D South, Class D for destruction. So we're all good. We're going to give them a thumbs up. They are all set to bowl.
And the next ball counts.
Next ball counts. Patrick Holland up first. Welcome back.
All right.
We started a brand new stream because we were told that Facebook apparently has an awkward stream timeout after X amount of hours, so we figured we'd just do a reset. So no harm, no foul there. Patrick Holland is up next.
And Patrick's in lane 24 here at Timber Lanes, and here we go. First ball, he is in the right pocket on the 1-3, and late falling 2-pin leaves him the 4 and the 8, just 2 to go. No wood there to mess with it, so yeah. Good spare opportunity here for him.
4-8.
And just picks off the 8-pin.
Leaves the 4.
4 stands alone. Wood's immaterial to the shot.
Very fast ball he throws.
He sure does,
yeah.
And that's a 9 box to start us off.
9 after 1 for Mr. Holland.
We don't have speeds here on this scoreboard, so we don't know how fast. We just call it fast.
We're getting progressively faster as we go up the ladder for matches, I've noticed. Slow bowlers, fast bowlers, we're slowly making our way up there.
All right, first ball in the second frame, and he broke up the 4 horsemen to leave the 1-3 with wood behind. Another 2-pin leave. And on the spare attempt, here he goes. Oh! Got it from the back door. Good.
Nice shot.
Good luck on that one. He hit the 3-pin, but the something came back and tapped the 1 out. So there's a spare in the second for Patrick Holland, and that puts him at 19 plus a ball.
It was like the pin he hit that, yeah, that was very interesting.
A little bit of reflection, so to speak, off of the wood, I think. But it worked. A spare's a spare. Can't take it away.
Yep.
And on the fill, he's on the 3-pin and just puts 3 in the fill, so that's a 13 box. That gives him 22 through 2. And that's a 4 horsemen left, plus the 8-pin, plus the 6 and 10. We can talk about how to make that, but he's a fast bowler. So
yeah, sometimes just the berserker ball, that does wonders for people.
I think he wanted to be on that 1-3 or play the inside of the 1-6, but he took out just the 2-4 and the 8, bunched down there.
100%. Oh.
And that's a great bid on that. He tapped the 6, but it's a 9. Deflected the head pin over. Beautiful attempt, and that 9 box puts him at 31 through 3.
Mr. Patrick Holland.
He carries about a 106 average this season.
7 drop.
And he leaves the 1-3-6 all in a row.
Getting these nice and easy leaves.
See if he can pick this one up.
Oh, just a little off.
Just going a little wide of the object again. Head pin alone. And still up there, so another 9 box for 40 through 4. He's right at par, as Bob Lee would say. And coming into the 5th box, this is 5 strings that bowlers are bowling, and all we care about is the total score after 5 games. So they're going to bowl 5 boxes at a time, and here he is in his 5th box for Patrick Holland.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
And he was in the pocket on that one, leaves the 2, 4, 6, and 10. There's wood between the 2 and 4, and I think that wood may be very helpful to get something to deflect to the 10 or at least sweep the back 2 out. I think I want to be between the 2 and the 4. And went in the ocean on that one, so now he's just got cleanup duty on the 3rd ball to try to get a 10. And that's a 9 box, something to hit the 10. I didn't see it, but the 9 box, he's at 49 halfway through game 1 with Garey Dionne coming up for the North.
Yeah, he came off the sidewall in an interesting way, and it just kind of came off and rolled out of the channel to take the 10. That was really interesting. So that's 49 after 5 for Patrick Holland so far with 1 mark, all 9s and a spare.
All right, Garey Dionne, and I looked him up. He has about a 103.8 average through the season. He was top in his division, in his conference, in the North Division.
And he's well known for throwing a 4-bagger recently, 4 strikes in a row.
And that was at Mount Wells, right?
No, that was at Bayberry Bowling Center.
Oh, Barry, I was there. I should know.
Yeah, you were there. It's a couple lanes down from me, actually.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm getting old. Well, that's a that's a tough start. He punched out the spread eagle plus the 8 pin, so definitely on the head pin.
Has a talon. Oh,
ouch!
Punches the 4.
All right. Try to get out of here with the 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 if you're really lucky, but you don't want to have a 4 box. Picked up 2 more, so that's a 6 box.
6 box.
And you know what, Steve? I'd rather do that in the 1st box than in the last box.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you know what? Get that out now. All great games start with a 6 box.
There you go.
I've seen incredible, like 150, 160 games where the 1st box is literally a 6.
I've done it myself, so I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so you know what? Don't ever, just discount that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
In fact, Chris Winiers threw a oh goodness, I think a 165 at Boutwell's last Saturday. And actually, I got a YouTube short of that coming out, I think tomorrow, denoting that triumph because he was bowling right next to me and it was fully on stream, so I cut that together.
Well, that was a half Worcester plus 1, and he picked up most of the rest, so just 2 left. There's 6-10. And those are gone. So that's a 10 box for Garey Dionne, and that puts him at 16 through 2. He's down 6 pins early, but then he's up against 3 open boxes, so a spare or a strike could change this dynamic pretty dramatically early in this game. So we're coming into box 3. Here's Gary's first ball.
He's got to find 33 pins in 3 boxes to tie.
That's 1 mark. Well, that's a good start to 1. That was a nice ball in the pocket, and he left the 5 and the 9 with wood over there by the 5. Well, maybe.
It's rolling towards the 5.
Got to hit it high. He does, and the 5 goes, the 9 stays.
A little bit too full.
Yep. That actually, as I looked at it, was a little tougher than it appeared because that wood, if he didn't have that there, he could have gone in between them. And that's a 9 box.
25 after 3. 2 for 3 on the head pin, 1 split for both bowlers, actually. Or Patrick Holland is 2 for 5 in the head pin with 1 split, technically.
So he's still down 6 pins so far, very, very early in this match. But real opportunity to catch up here. He goes into box 4. Off to the side, picks up just the 4 and the 7. This pretty much calls for a strike ball.
This calls for a strike ball. For a celebration.
Look at that. That was a strike ball.
That was dang close to a strike ball.
And he again has the 5 and 9. This wood looks better.
Yes. That buffered piece of wood behind the 5 should help.
And there they go for a 10.
All over it.
35 through 4.
6x, 9x, 35 through 4.
And now he's only down 5 pins. So a spare here could put him ahead in the game. Anything less than a spare, and he's going to be behind. All right, that ball's a little off into the ocean, and took out 5.
5 at least.
1, 2, 5, 8, 9 left up.
Could have been far worse, considering.
Oh, come on.
Oh, stuffed in the channel.
Another 5-9 leave. 3 out of 5 times he's had that somewhere in his box.
That's wild.
That time he gets nothing on it, so 8. And Holland has an early lead.
That'll be 43 and 5 for Dionne and 49 and 5 for Holland. Difference of 6 in Patrick Holland's favor at this very early point in the match.
All right, switching lanes to 23 now. Patrick Holland coming up for his second 5 of game 1 of 5, and he's at 49. Needs a mark to get to 100. And starting box 6. On the head pin, once again, a spread eagle with a talon.
Kaka. 3 drop.
You may have heard me say this before, but I call that getting the bird.
Yep. It makes you want to flip the bird.
It's like the pins are doing it to you, but look at that. Great action there. And he left just a 3 and a 7, so nothing to complain about with that second ball. Been nice to get a spare, but almost impossible. And it's a 9 box. Holland, a good recovery from that initial first ball that was a little too full.
So Patrick Holland, the only one with a mark so far at 58 after 6.
So just 2 pins under a perfect 10 every box. That went too far to the right and leaves him the 1, 2, 6, 10. 2 and 2. This is makeable. It's not easy, but it's makeable. Needs to be right between the 1, 2, I think. Some bowlers might play it on the inside, and that may work for them. He's going to the 1, 2, and he just misses the 1. Not by much. I don't think there was much more than a sheet of paper between that ball and the head pin. And now for the 10, he has the 1, 6, 10. Most bowlers are going to go for the safety shot. He's going for it, and he just paid the price. He got 1 pin. So an 8 box for Holland.
Yeah, sometimes you got to decide, do you want to try all 3? Do you want to go safe, or do you want to take the risk? And he took the risk there, and unfortunately only took the 1 pin.
Well, the worst risk, I mean, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. He lost 1 pin, essentially, because he could have missed the head pin and gotten nothing.
Right, yeah.
So
not the worst, but just one of those decision points you got to make sometimes.
That's a good ball and leaves him the 5 and dime, 5-10. There's wood in the mix here. All right, he's got to think about this one a little bit. That front wood. Yeah, what do you think, Steve?
Oh, that's going to be
rough. Play it low?
Play it
on the left a little?
Left side, for sure.
Hope the ball deflects over there.
Hope, yeah. You just need that left kick.
He's going to the right.
Oh, he went to the right.
That was not a bad decision, actually. It kicked the wood over to the 5, deflected the ball to the right, but it went a little too far to the right, so missed the pin.
Yeah, the angle was better than I thought it was going to be, but just alas.
So a 9 box, he's at 75 through 8. Needs a good mark here to get to 100, as he is leaving the window open for Garey. Clearing wood from the channel on the left side. And here we go into box 9. Came in on the 6-10. Some days I call the 6-pin my alternate head pin because I get over there a lot. But
just a match and a half ago, we actually had a situation where it was nearly a strike off the 6-10 pocket.
That happens. Usually you take out 3. He just took out 2, and on the head pin, oh, man, that's not fair.
Yikes.
He's looking at it in disbelief.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world happened
He's
there?
just pacing around in confusion. That's precisely the reaction I'd have.
3 in a row plus the side triangle, and this is for the third ball, so this is going to be tough to get an 8 or 9 or 10 out of this. He's going for the 3. Not bad. That's a 9 box. That was beautifully done. Good recovery by Holland there to put a 9 on the books for an 84 through 9.
Just doing some squats down there. Yeah.
That was bizarre. He hit the head pin and just a little light, and it just picked off a couple of pins, and it happens. That's our game. In the pocket nicely, a 9 drop. So 90% of a strike, he leaves the 5 pin. The walls all fell, and the king stayed up. He's got wood that may be a guide there, I think. He plays slightly to the left. It's going way to the left, and that worked. Spare in the 10th for Patrick Holland. So not bad at all. He played that right on the red line, and it took out the 5 pin perfectly. Now he's got a fill to finish out game 1. He's at 94 and a ball. And here's a fill. Off the head pin, but 5 in the fill. 99 string.
99, restaurant and pub.
Kids eat free when the Red Sox win.
Love that place.
Which they didn't do last night.
Oh no, again?
That was a good game.
Well, he went 5 for 10 on the head pin with 3 splits. That's 50% head pin quarterback rating with 2 spares. Totaling 8 in fills, averaging 4 pins per mark on the fills. First ball average of 6.0.
Garey Dionne coming up, and he's got an opportunity here. He's at 43 at the half, so he's down 6 pins early. And what does he need? He needs 57 to do that. That's basically 1 mark. Start out with a nice head pin hit, and leaves the 2-4-7. 3 in a row. Very makeable spare. Oh, he just takes out the wood. Went just past the 2 pin. So open in the 6. It's nice to get that spare done early if you need one. And that's an 8 box. So he's at 51. He needs 48 pins and 4 boxes to tie, 49 to win. We're not getting points per string, so it really doesn't matter who wins the string. If it's close, then you got 4 more to either catch up or stay ahead. Light on the 1-3 pocket. He was coming in from the left to right, I see, and he's left with the triangle 2-4-5. Again, a makeable spare. Gets it. Perfectly done. On the object pin, no tricks involved. And there's Gary's first spare of this match, and he's at 61 in the ball.
Nice shot on the triangle. Triforce of Wisdom ain't easy to get.
The triangle can trick you sometimes, because sometimes you can punch through just the 1 or just get 2. Or
and it drives me crazy, because it's like the same ball can have varying results.
On the fill, he's getting some late action here. Another one fall. Okay, 6 in the fill. 1-7-8-10, and I like that wood. Yeah. I think he's got a good chance to pick this up.
Head pin should take it.
Oh, so they all went around the 8 pin, but he hit it right where he wanted to, so.
That was a capital S on should.
All right, 6 fill gives him 68, or 67 through 7.
Great 10.
77 through 8. And to get to 99, he needs 22 pins to tie. He needs another mark. So 1 mark could put him ahead, or at least keep him in the game. Without a mark, if he 10s out, he's only 2 pins behind. So he's in pretty good shape right now. Nice pocket shot into 1-2 and leaves another triangle. Well, we know he can get these.
Sure can. Another 7 drop.
5, 8, 9. No wood.
He's averaging 5.3 on the first ball. Oh.
And he went wide to the left, so an open box in the 9th.
Still in decent positioning against Patrick Holland, but he'll probably could use a mark here.
And that's a 10, 87 through 9. Yeah, that's exactly right, because
great pinning.
If he 10s out here, he's only 2 pins behind.
Yep, this is an every pin situation. 10s are still good in this case.
And those of us who do announcing love close games.
Yes. Yeah, it's still early, still 4 games to decide the winner, but right now things are looking good.
All right, that's a good break. He missed the head pin, hit the 3, leaves the 1, 2, 10. Again, he's got favorable wood here, I think.
Should be decent enough.
Could kick the 1 over or hit the 1 on the right side. He's going for the wood. I think he's trying to hit the right side of the head pin.
I think he tried to put a spin on that, and it kind of just careened a little bit.
So he's going to be opening this one, and Holland will be ahead after game 1. And he'll be ahead by 3 pins.
All right, that's a 9. 96 to 99. Just a difference of 3. Yeah, I think that's the closest lead we've had in the first game so far in any match.
Well, we have a pretty even match here. I looked up the averages. Patrick Holland was just over 106, and Garey Dionne just over 103.8, so pretty close to a 104 average. So 2 pin difference essentially, and they were about 3 pins apart. Hello.
Holland's up by 3.
Yes. All right, coming into game 2, Patrick Holland starts us off on lane 24 here. He's got a small lead in the match. And that was a nice pocket hit, tripping out everything. And there goes the 5, first strike of the match.
Oh, my goodness. That completely caught me off guard. I thought I had written it off as a as a split and a. Did I even get that on the replay? Yes, I did. Look at that. Watch how slow that goes.
And you don't have to put it in slow motion.
No. Look at that. Wow.
All right, 2-ball fill coming up.
I hit the button fast enough.
Good job.
I had written that off as a split.
All right, first ball into fill. On the 2 pin, takes out 3 to start. 4 horsemen right, plus the 5, 7, 9.
Love those strikes. That take forever to go. Nice fill.
I like any strike.
Looks like it might be a 9.
And that's 9 in the fill. Nicely done.
Like I said, I'm waiting for the late falling pins now.
We get that a lot in Millis, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So 19th in the first box, and he'll be opening a second with a 9 box. He was way off of that one. And I can almost tell you why, because he had that piece of wood in the channel, and you're psychologically trying to keep it to the left of the head pin because you don't want to touch that wood and lose a pin. And sometimes we do that. We go a little too far and lose it anyway. So.
Oh, yes.
28 through 2 for Patrick Holland, and box 3, here we go. On the head pin, and another strike. Holland is on fire in this game.
Oh, what a beauty.
Did you catch that one?
I did, yep. I was just getting the bookkeeping in. Yeah, watch this. Crazy.
And that was on the 1-2 with a 6 pin being the last to fall. All right, another 2-ball fill, and he's 38 plus 2. All right, went wide.
6 so far. That's why you get 2.
5, 7, 8, 9 left up there. Tough spare to make.
1, 7, 8, 9.
That's 5. Just picks up the 5 pin.
So that was the head pin.
Was it the head?
Yep.
Sure. Looked like the 5 to me. All right.
Yeah, they can be tough to. That's why I love my zoom cam. I could be like, yep, that's a head pin. Oh.
One of my cameras zooms too. It doesn't zoom that much, so I've got to get something to do. So 7 in the fill, 8 box, and that puts him at 53 through 4. 1 more box to go in the first half of game 2. Just missed the head pin, leaves a Colery plus an 8 pin. I don't know if anybody's ever called it like that before, but
yes, I like to.
That's what it looks like.
I kind of like to call them shots plus additional pins.
I make it up as I go along, so. All right, so got to hit the head pin somehow. He does, and just misses a 9 pin. So that was a great effort by Holland, and he's definitely come into his game here. That almost went. So just a 9-pin piece of wood down there dancing a little bit.
Yeah, that was a great bid. That pin is settling down there. It's he's doing the proverbial checking his watch, waiting for that to settle.
For non-bowlers that are watching this, the bowlers aren't really allowed to shoot at moving wood.
Correct.
Has to be sitting. And he went around the wood to pick up the 10.
What a nice,
very confident shot. And Holland puts up, what, 63?
63 after 5 for Holland. 2 strikes, 2 spares. Garey Dionne, no strikes, 1 spare. 50% in the head for Dionne, 47 for Holland.
Let's see if Gary's settled in.
We have one heck of a match here. Garey Dionne.
So Garey coming up to starting game 2, down 3 pins after the first, and up against a 63 half to start, and that's great action off of a 3-pin hit for just the 1-2. We'll call that the Timber 8 as opposed to the Millis 8.
The Timber 8. A 1 and a 2, the Lawrence Welk special.
There you go. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Sometimes he's just kind of releasing a little late and letting it go a little too far right.
Yeah.
He's got real long arms, and a little bit late release can move the ball a lot. That's better. And he'll take a 10. That's what he wanted for his second ball. He starts with a 10.
He'll take yep, that's would have been nice as a second, but it was the third. What do we like to call?
At least get the pins.
A Paul Grant special.
If you can't get a strike, get a spare. If you can't get a spare, get a 10.
PGS.
That's what the game's about.
The pitch.
He's in the 1-3 pocket. Some more late action. And
split a 7.
2, 7, 8. Some wood in there that may help.
That can go.
Sure can. Right about there. And all right. Good hit, but the 7 didn't get caught. So he'll be opening through 2. Needs 1 pin for a 10 box. And that will not count. That went in the channel. So a 9 box.
Fouled 9.
So he's at 19 through 2, so nothing wrong with that, but he lost some pins there to the strike in the first by Patrick. Now he's up against another strike.
What a ball.
Nice ball. Leaves the 9-10. Looked like he was going to have his own strike there. So a lot of wood down there, 4 pieces of wood.
Oh, no, he spun it.
Oh, boy.
I saw that wrist motion, and he just a little too much. That's a -1.
All right, so no spare.
But hopefully that doesn't. Okay, just -1. Yeah, that was rough. I saw what he wanted to do, but just one of those.
All right, gets the 9.
A little too much. That's a 9 box.
Does he bowl 10 pin too? You know?
I think he should. If he doesn't already, he should.
That's a habit I've never gotten completely out of because I was a 10-pin bowler growing up. And there's always that tendency to put a little top on it, and sometimes that hooks me way to the left.
I keep wanting to bowl 10-pin. I've only done it like 3 or 4 times in my life.
It's a tough adjustment to do that because I have to switch from a 3-step to a 5-step approach, and it ain't easy.
I know the last time I tried 10-pin, I literally bowled as if I was going to bowl Candlepin. I changed nothing. And I did okay. I was getting a lot of strikes and spares. I was like, yeah, easy game. It's just like Candlepin, but the ball's bigger.
Candlepin bowlers tend to do well at 10-pin,
yeah,
as opposed to the opposite.
Yeah, it made me kind of want to pick it up more. Oh no, really? That's not going to go. Oh.
I've been in a few years. I went, was in Reno, Nevada.
Oh.
And for a conference. And the hotel I was in had like a 60 lane. Well, it was one where they do the PBA tours. It had like 60, 70 lanes.
So a huge, yeah.
So I go down there, and my first game I got like a 90, which is really bad.
Yeah, for them. They're like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And when I was in college, I carried a 180 average, which isn't great, but because I didn't bowl that much, but it was good.
That's not bad still. I think the last time I bowled, I think was at 10-pin was at Disney Springs, and I think I threw like at least 140. I thought that was okay, and
I got mad. I stayed and kept bowling until I hit a 160, and then I said, all right.
There you go. My problem was my fingers were getting worn out by the holes in the balls.
House balls.
Yeah.
And your fingers will swell a little bit, and they might stick, and then you lob one.
It was bad. I was like, ouch, that hurt a lot. It was just a lot of soreness and just the grease, and yeah.
Yeah, you need your own custom balls with the finger inserts
Absolutely.
that you can adjust. Makes a difference. All right, so
difference of 20.
Gary starts with a 46.
For Patrick Holland.
And Patrick's with a 63, so Patrick Holland coming up. On the head pin again, gets a banana split. 4, 6, 7, 10.
B-A-N-A-N-A split. Gwen Stefani.
So he's got wood all over the place. He's got wood in front of the 4, wood behind the 4, wood in front of the 6. I'm leaning towards shooting to the 4, but we'll see what the bowler does. He's going there, trying to cap the wood in front of the 4. Gets the back wood, which does not earn him a single pin.
Direct down the center.
Another strike ball. All right, take an 8.
Good out.
Gentleman's 8 on that one.
Yep. About the best you could hope for there. That's 71 and 6. Right? Yes.
It's nice when you can get that spare, but can't get fancy on that third ball. So box 7, game 2. Patrick Holland on lane 23 here at Timber. And he's all over the head pin. And do we have another late striker in the works here? Not quite.
Yeah. I learned my lesson last time, so I didn't say anything. But I was like, something tells me maybe not.
Well, I was thinking we had that one piece coming off with a little momentum. May tap into that other piece. All right, so 9 drop, but a spare lead with just the 4 pin, and
worried about that wood.
It's angled pretty sharp.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Gotta brush it. And he capped it and got the spare.
Wonderful.
Spare in the 7th for Holland, 81 plus a ball.
Yeah, as I bowl out of Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, and when you see a lead like that, I'm like, nope, this ain't going.
It's a precision shot. You really got to be on it. I was thinking, like, rub the ball on the side of the wood. But he capped it, and sometimes a cap works and sometimes it doesn't. On the fill, here he goes on the head pin. I'd like to get the radar on his ball because he's getting great action.
Right.
8 and a fill. The 3, 6 is the leave, and what's that leave him at? 81?
That puts him at 89 and 7.
89 and 7.
Yeah. Yeah, CompuScore is weird on the totals until the ball. Oh, yeah, there's a spare, though.
Mark it up again for Patrick Holland.
Yeah, CompuScore can get a little weird on the totals until the frame is officially closed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, their totaling is interesting.
I've bowled here before in some tournaments, and had an ACST match here last year against Brittany Underwood.
Oh, I've bowled here a grand total of 1 time, and that was in the ACBT last summer.
Well, another spread eagle with a talon. We haven't seen a clean spread eagle.
Yeah.
So that only puts 3 in his fill.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. We haven't seen
that put him at 102?
That puts him at 102 and 8, yes. Ooh.
Okay. Chop, chop.
Choppity, chop, chop, chop.
Yeah, these lanes were okay to bowl, and I was up and down a lot, though. I mean, that was the thing. I'd throw an 80 and then 118.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't want to do that, but
4 box? Yeah, yikes.
If you're ahead, that's the time to do it.
It's going to be a bit of an opportunity for Gary there.
106 through 9 with the 4 box.
Let's see what he can do.
Box 10 on the 3. He's lost the head pin for the moment. But again, those late falling pins leave him just the 1, 2, 7, and 8. And that, I think, is fairly makeable.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
Got to hit the object, though.
Starts with hitting it, yeah. It's my favorite catchphrase. Well, it starts with hitting it.
Well, a single pin's a very makeable spare, but not if you don't touch it.
I've given people pep talks on shop before, and I'm like, yep, just hit this, and you're good. And they completely whiff it. And I'm like, well, step 0 was hitting it. So.
Very respectable game over his average. It's a 114 for Patrick Holland.
Yeah, 213-2 game total. A 4 mark 114. 2 strikes, 4 spares for Pat Holland. 55% of the head pin for the quarterback rating. 6.3 on the first ball on average.
All right, Garey Dionne coming up, playing catch-up right now. He's at 46 through 5. And that's a hit on the 2 pin that just took out 3 pins.
Yikes.
He's got 7 pins down there, a whole bunch of them. I can call out the numbers, but you guys will get mad at me. Head pin hit, nice bid on that, and leaves the 5 pin.
What a nice try that was.
That was exactly what he wanted to do, and just the random motion of the pins left the 5 pin. So single pin to shoot at.
Nice 10.
Plucks it off.
56 and 6.
Got a good audience here today.
We sure do, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, Webster's a busy place today.
All right, we're coming into box 7, game 2 for Garey Dionne, challenging Patrick Holland for the D Division Championship. And that ball he put on the 6 and just took out the 6 and the 9. So he has what I call the double row on the left and the 10 pin.
Yeah, the 1 diamond, the 4 triangle, and the 10.
I see that leave a lot when I hit the 6 pin.
Of course.
Minus the 10, so I've gotten pretty good at making that shot, but now he has what we call the castle left.
I was going to say, that's a term I have not heard until today, calling it the castle.
Well, it's been on the air a lot. Bob Lee invented the term.
Oh, did he? Okay, I'll add that to my glossary.
Yeah, so that's the 4, 5, 7 or the 5, 6, 10.
Yeah, see, at first I thought you had invented it.
No, I didn't. It's not self-promotional, but I do like it. Bob created it as
it's Dan's Castle.
Well, partly because I get it a lot, and I hate that leave. And there's a castle right.
Another castle.
And Bob says it resembles a castle maneuver in chess.
I was just about to ask. I was like, that sounds like a chess. You know, the 1 and the 2.
Yep.
When you go to the right or the left to protect your king. And the rook.
And there we go. That's right. He just took out the rook.
Yeah.
And here's my logic behind promoting it is I'll never make the Hall of Fame. I'd like to have a bowling legacy.
There you go. Yeah, Dan's Castle.
And a lot of people swearing every time they see it.
Yep. Hey, it could be worse. You could have had the Caleri. That's a frustrating shot. That comes up a lot.
Well, Bob Caleri used to bowl in our Monday League in Natick years ago. All right.
You need to assemble a team of people named after shots.
So, some people call it the setback.
Yes, that is true. Part of me knew that, and part of me forgot about that.
I like a little colorfulness of the game. That's one of the beauties of Candlepin.
Yes.
It's a very colorful game. And that was a ball on the 3 pin, which leaves him the 4 horsemen, plus the 9, 10, and see if he can pick this up. And not bad on the attempt. He kicked a piece over to the right wall, but a little shallow, so no spare in the 9th. He's going to lose some pins most likely on this string.
Yeah. He's currently down 46, a couple boxes behind, but still a lot.
Oh! 7-10, beautiful.
Nice shot. I don't even care that that's a 10 box. I'm playing that again. That was a great thing to watch. Watch that skeet.
Well, he got the most possible pins he could get out of that box by making a great maneuver. So
yeah, every pin counts.
That's right. That may be important later on. He's at 81 through 9, up against a 114 in game 2. Again, he's lost the head pin. He's over on the 6 a lot.
Just kind of overthrowing on that first ball a little bit, really.
Got a little bit of a hook to his arm and a little bit of top spin.
Yeah. Just take a little bit off of that, and I think he's golden.
A little too much off of it. And comes in on the 4-7, so now he's got a whole bale of hay down there.
It's funny, Gary. His physique reminds me a lot of JJ Tarigny's actually.
Yeah.
Like if I squint, I almost think it is JJ out there.
I thought it was when I saw him coming in, to tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Like he's like a twin of JJ.
So 7 box, and that's a disappointing 88. And where do we stand now?
That's a difference of 29 in Patrick Holland's favor. Patrick Holland 213, Garey Dionne 184. So a difference of 29. Patrick Holland taking an early lead at the end of the second.
So 29 is makeable. You can make up 29 in 3 games.
Just like two and a half marks.
But
not
you got to be on your game now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where the pressure starts to mount a little bit. Like when you start seeing 20, 30 leads, it's like you gotta step up.
Now the middle game starts with Patrick Holland back again on lane 24. And his first ball.
Ooh, a punch of 2.
There we go. We finally got our first official half Worcester left.
Worcester.
So let's see how he shoots this. He goes a little heavy on the head pin, but takes out a bunch, leaves a 4-7-10 split. nice try, but takes out a 9, leaves 9. Leaves 1 for a 9. All right, let me rewind here. That's a 9 box. Sometimes mouth moves faster than brain.
Oh yeah, don't I know it?
At least I'm remembering the names today. That's a step in the right direction for me. All right, Holland on the second box, and he found the 6-pin that time. Gets some late action, takes out the 5 to leave a 4 horseman left plus the 3-8. See, I got it all right that time.
2 triangles, one in the front, one in the back.
Well, that's another way to look at it.
Yeah, the 1 and the 4 triangles.
Well, he left a big triangle.
Yeah, kind of one of each, or a piece of each.
So the 1, 2, 1, 3, 8 are up there still. So possible 10 if you can hit it just right. Oh, and that
glued to the ground.
3-pin is wiggling, but it doesn't fall, and another 9, 18 through 2. Getting a lesson in our 9 spot times table here.
9-pin tournament. He'd be cleaning up right now.
That's right. That would have been a 10 box.
Yep. In fact, there is a 9-pin Outrun the Bear coming up at Millis.
Yeah, that I know.
So that'll be coming up soon. That'll be great.
I was hoping to bowl in it.
I'm already signed up for it.
I'm on the DL still.
Ah, yeah, it fills up fast.
So I'm coming back. Not sure when. And he came out on a 3-pin that time. Leaves 4 horsemen plus a 5 and the 8.
Oh, beauty. Take it.
And that's a spare. First mark of the string for Holland.
Nice.
And a little backdoor action to pick up that head pin.
Yeah, let's take a look at that again. The bucket of 5 on the left.
No, he hit the head pin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the 5-pin that was hit last.
Yep, the 5-pin was the last to go there. You see that? And the sidewall took it.
All right, on the fill. Nice. Oh, 2 fall.
Oh, another 3.
Another eagle with a talon.
Where are these coming from all of a sudden? We haven't seen any of these until now in this match.
You know, it's not that common to see more than 1 or 2 or a whole series of 5, and we've had at least half a dozen of them.
Yeah.
It seems. Maybe not that many.
A whole bunch. Comes down to like kind of the way the bowler throws, and sometimes it's just more likely, I guess. There's a couple of balls I know I throw where I'm like, it's a 60% chance it's going to end up being a Caleri, and it's eerie when that starts happening.
He just picked off the 7-pin on his spare attempt, and this time he's trying to get some more. And okay, not bad. He sent something over to the 3.
Could have been much worse.
He picked up an 8 box on that for 39. Okay, I need new glasses really bad, Steve. You know,
it's all good.
I keep forgetting to go down and doing it.
I put it up down here every now and then too. So.
Yeah, I have a new prescription. I just haven't got bothered to fill it yet.
All good.
All right.
The prescription on my glasses is insane. So
yeah, same here.
Without them, I can't see anything. So
I'm in the same boat. That was a head pin hit. Took out 7. Leaves the 3, 6, and 4. That's another split.
Nice.
So there we go. Spare on that ugly split, and that's a good way to sit down for Holland with 49 plus a ball at the halfway point of this match.
2 mark 49. Holland working on keeping that lead that he already had at the end of the second. Just trying to pad it out a little more.
All right, Dionne looking to gain some ground here.
In fact, we'll see that replay again while we have the time here. Watch that go.
Perfect hit.
Nice kick.
Took the head pin off the 3-pin off the wall.
I thought that wood was going to get stuffed, but it just had enough oomph to make it over.
All right, Dionne on his first ball of game 3. Found the head pin, no doubt about that, but a split of a spread eagle minus a 3-pin.
Yikes.
All right, just missed the object, not by much, and still has the 2, 6, 10. I guarantee you he's going for 9 here. Oh, geez.
Oh, that's just not fair. 7
Just
after 1.
Caught the cap of that wood that was in between. If he had touched the 6-pin, he would have had his 9, so that's a 7 box.
Oh, goodness.
Box 2, Game 3, D Division Championship here. Garey Dionne on lane 24 in Timber. And another half Worcester right just went past the head pin. Took out the 3-9. Nice bid on that. He put it in the 1-2 pocket. Left the 6-8-10. See if he can clean this up for a 10. Not quite.
Good try.
I think he needed to be another couple inches to the right, and I think he would have had that, but still a 9 box, 16 through 2. All right, box 3 starts now. Light hit on the head pin in the 1-3 pocket, leaves the 2-7. So he found the head pin that time.
That is a split.
Sure is.
A small split, but still a split.
Tough one to make, but I think if he plays on the inside of that 2 pin, he's got a shot. Maybe carries the 2 over to the right and to the left on the right side of the 2. Got to hit the 2. He hits it.
Ah, too direct.
Not on the left, not on the right, but right in the middle, and that just took the 2. And that's a 9 box. So where are we streaming to?
We are streaming to Facebook on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour page. And later on, way later on, potentially, I'm going to be uploading the recordings to 3-Ball Spare on YouTube, so do check that out. But at the moment, at the live, we're all over the ACST page on Facebook today. So
Beautiful.
Stay tuned.
As we should be.
This is our second stream today. We would have kept one continuous stream, but I was informed at the end of the last match that it was probably going to be a good idea to stop and start the stream again because Facebook apparently has an 8-hour cutoff limit. So rather than avoid an unpleasant disconnection, we decided just voluntarily just restart the timer.
Oh, come on. Garey dropped 9 beautifully with a strike ball and left the 4-pin and just missed it for the spare.
Crazy.
And that's a 9 box. So that's a problem we've had when I'm live streaming sometimes in Millis. The house internet had a cutoff.
Yep.
And there's nothing like being in a hot match and all of a sudden losing it.
Yep.
So I've made arrangements with Danny's helped me with this so that I don't get a cutoff anymore.
Oh, I'll have to talk to him about that. That happened to me during the first ACBT down there.
Oh, my goodness. 1-8-9 only with a beautiful head pin hit. And this is a leave I have a name for. I call this the W.
I call it the screw you shot.
Well, there's usually foul language involved if I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nice try on that.
Keith Beaupre made this shot in the Friday Night Pro League. I'll never forget that. It was great to watch.
Yeah, if you look at it from above, it looks like a W. That's why I call it that.
Oh, okay. The Van Halen.
You could call it that, too.
Yeah. Sounds more fun. All right.
You know me, I'm a fun guy.
Of course. 42.
There's a lot of people laughing right now. It's like he's got to be about the most boring guy I know.
Yeah. Oh man, so that's 49 a bonus for Patrick Holland and 42 after 5 for Garey Dionne. Garey Dionne 4 for 5 on the head pin with 2 splits. Patrick Holland 2 for 5 on the head pin with 2 splits.
So Gary's lost 7 pins in that first half plus the fill here. So time to get the ball rolling, as you say, and
literally
7 and fill.
7 fills a good way to start.
56 and a 1-2-4 to shoot at. I think he's on it. Oh. He was, but the 4-pin didn't get touched by anything with any impact.
Sadness.
And he'll settle for a 9 box for a, what did he have? He had 56 plus 9 is, your
65.
Going, yeah, I'm looking up at the scoreboard up there, and you're ahead of the guys.
Yep, it's all good.
Good job. I need you on some of my streams.
All right. I will remind the on-stream scoreboard is still unofficial. It's up to the bowlers to maintain their official book records. Just say that always as a disclaimer.
Yeah, that's a good idea, too, because we're not part of the game. We're just observing the game.
Yep. This is one of those, in case there's ever a desync, I'm always going to just take the one the bowlers have.
And I've had that happen during matches where we're doing it on paper.
Yep.
And what we did is made sure we synced up at the fourth. It was really literally in that match down to a pin or two. So we want to make sure we're right on because the boulder score is official.
It's happened at in the pro leagues too, where actually they've gotten the math wrong, where we had the same boxes but the totals were wrong. And actually there were a couple times where like we just looked and we were like, that is we're like, we have the same boxes, but just the physical arithmetic was off. And that was a few times where we did validate. So.
And along those lines too, we don't make the call for lobs or fouls of that. That's really on the bowlers.
Yeah, I'm not in that business at all. Yeah.
So we may say it is, and if they don't call it, then it isn't. That's a nice ball by Patrick. He was on the head pin. Leaves a check mark on the right, the 3, 5, 6, and 10. And he is currently a 74 through 7. This is a very makeable spare. Just missed the object, though.
Oh, with the ball.
Ball's still in play. At Worlds in Moncton, they have flat decks, and we watch the ball go back and forth, and they call that a curling shot up there.
I am very excited about that. Yeah, because I'll be.
You going to go up too?
Yeah, I bowl on Lita, the Massholes team.
Oh yeah.
Used to be Academy, then Lita. Don't know who's sponsoring us this year, but yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there this November as well.
I'm hoping to be there, depending on if I can find dog sitters.
Yeah.
That's the only obstacle I'm facing right now.
It's going to be a great time. Oh, another 2-punch half Worcester. This pin's got obliterated.
Can't leave the dogs in the house for a week.
No.
Unattended.
Not the best idea.
Not with Huskies.
No. Oh, God. Absolutely not.
All right. Oh, that was a nice bid to pick up that half Worcester right. And Holland is left with a 5, 6, 7, 10 split. Double split, you might even want to call that. So take an 8 and get out of it, I think. And that will be a 6 box.
Yikes.
So he's under par right now at 88 through 9. And that does leave the door open for Garey if he can get a few marks strung together here.
It does. Patrick Holland was starting out strong in the first 2 games, and he had a lead of about 29, I believe, if I remember correctly. So
sure did.
This could be an opportunity for Garey.
But he's ahead at the halfway point in this string. Oh, just off the head pin.
Yikes.
4 horsemen plus the 6-8.
The UNC file share. Oh, God, I'm getting way too specific with that one. That's an IT joke.
Yeah, I don't. My son might know that. He's
like
an IT guy.
The whack, like the / before a file share.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that was a deep cut.
I used to be a good computer guy. Nowadays, I use them every day, but I don't really.
Oh, yeah, that's the day job for me. This is an escape from that.
My son is a systems engineer. He would get that
Oh,
joke.
me too, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my title as well. All right, so that is a 94 for Patrick Holland with a 3-game total of 307. 2 strikes, 6 spares.
So fell off a little bit on that one. And what does Garey need to catch up here?
He needs 81.
Well, he needs 52 for the string.
Or 52, sorry. 52
no, 52
for
for the string, so that would start putting him into positive territory.
Yes.
If he can get anything over 52 in the string, then he's starting to chip away.
Right.
And that's what you got to do in these.
Down in total 81, down in the game 52.
If you can get a 60, 65 half, that's a good measure in that right direction for him. And why not start off with a half Worcester? Gives you the opportunity to make a great, spectacular shot for the cameras. That's how you have to look at that.
Exactly. Think positively.
That's right. Go get it. Well, he avoided the full Worcester. Leaves a 1, 6, 10.
He bowls a little slower than Holland, I've noticed. Trying to get the cadence down with my camera shifting for him specifically. There's been a few bowlers that have kind of tripped me up a little bit today with that. Some are really easy and some are kind of an enigma. Garey's one of them.
Some of the best bowlers are very thoughtful about their shots, and I'm thinking like Justin Waters.
Yeah.
You watch Justin. I've known for like 20-plus years. He's very deliberate. Jeremy Seaholm's like that we'll see later on today. Half Worcester left.
Punch a bunch. My favorite Price is Right game.
And this is when the bowler feels like the bowling gods are ganging up on him.
Yeah, this is when you're just like, oh, come on. It's like a Jim Carrey and Liar Liar in the courtroom.
That's right.
He's like, oh, come on.
And he did the same on the other side that he did in his last box. He came in on a 3, almost punched it through, but leaves a 1-4.
Right.
So got a good action on that one.
Absolutely.
And that's another 8 box.
Yikes. Markless still.
58 through 7. Needs to start stringing some together.
Yeah, got to get something started here some way. Change the approach, change the ball, take a step forward, take a step back.
He's in the foundation frame, the 8th box.
Just do something. Throw a 4-bagger.
Oh, he's again either side of the head pin by 1 pin.
It's a 3-punch. 5 pin down in addition to the Worcester.
Incrementally better than a half Worcester, but not much. He kisses the 4 pin very gently, but this is not a game for romance. This is a game for violence. And he just took out the 4.
The Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour would like to kindly remind you that we do not condone
violence to the pins only. That's
yes.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, yeah. We'll be very specific in our rage.
That's what I'm talking about. Take it out on
yes.
the pins.
Yes, yeah, it's all out in the lanes. It's all business.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's all business down
You
there.
don't want to be too gentle to the pins.
Of course.
Well, he's at 66 through 8.
Seven drop, 1, 2, 8.
And as I said in a couple of matches ago, never scripted.
No.
He's got the 1, 2, and the 8 in the back. And he picks it up. There's his first mark of the string. Nice shot, too. He had
Quite a struggle, but he's there. He got it.
that was a toughie, too. That's really not that easy to make.
Oh, yeah.
Had to carry something back to the 8. A lot of times that doesn't happen. So on the fill, he's a 76 plus this ball. Boom. Nice ball.
Would have been beautiful if that was a strike. Would have been perfect.
80% of the way there with the 5 and the 9 being the only pins left. He's got a nice juicy piece of wood in front of the 5 pin. He's got a chance to pick up some ground here.
He can take the string if he gets it.
Gets it. 2 in a row for Dionne.
Actually, he might have just turned this particular string around.
He's at
94 and a bonus.
So he's probably going to win this string if he with a halfway decent fill.
He's on track unless he throws literally a gutter ball.
Well, let's not jinx him.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a gutter ball.
Nope, certainly is not. That's a 6 fill, so he'll gain some ground back.
That's a 100 string for Garey Dionne.
Could have been a disaster, ended up becoming a bit of a recovery. The difference drops from 29 to 23 in Patrick Holland's favor. 307 Holland, 284 Dionne, 3 games in.
All right, so that's what Garey wanted to do, was to gain some ground. He wanted more. I'm sure he's not happy, but it's a step in the right direction for him.
Oh, he faked me out there. Thought he was going to throw a ball, and then he stopped.
Yeah, he's like me. I like a little moisture on my hand before I throw, or I drop.
That's fair.
Worse than I normally do, and it's got to be just right too.
Yeah.
So I always tap the rag between. And
forward.
Oh, come on. There it goes. Doesn't kick anything, so 7 in the first ball leaves the 1, 2, and the 4.
It's all set up for him.
Boom. Back pin stays up. And that's a 10 box.
Great 10 box for Patrick Holland to open up. Every pin counts.
10s are great. And don't leave a pin on the deck if you can get him down. And here he comes into box 2 of game 4. First ball on the head pin. 4-7-10 split. Wood over by the 4 by the. I'm sorry, 6-7-10. I inverted it, and that wood may really help. I don't know if he wants to play the front or the back. He's going to cap the front wood and can't get it to kick anything over to the 7, but still got the 6-10, no problem. And another 10.
It's a good out.
Great pinning here. Get the best possible box you can with every ball. Box 3, game 4. Patrick Holland fighting for the D Division Championship. Another head pin hit, another split.
Oh, he just can't get away from the splits.
He slowed it down a little bit, though. You notice that?
Yeah, and I think that's probably for the better.
He's on the head pin, 3 for 3.
Just to stop the punches.
Right?
Yes, that's the 3-4-7.
Right, catch it between the wood and that pin, and nothing happens.
Not quite.
Right idea. And he'll take an 8 out of that one. His first pin's left on the deck. 28 through 3. And we're coming into box 4 of game 4. Patrick Holland on lane 24. And he gets some good action there and leaves the 1-2.
Not bad for missing the head pin.
That's right.
The Lawrence Welk special, and a 1, and a 2.
My grandparents used to make me watch that show when I was a kid.
You can thank my dad for that one. He calls that leave. He says, you got to call it the Lawrence Welk. I'm like, what? He goes, and a 1, and a 2. I was like, oh.
Now you got to go to YouTube and pull up some old episodes.
Yeah. Oh, I did in preparation. I was like, what is he talking about? It's like, oh, I get it. I get it.
Well, can't get that to go, so that's a 9 box. Yeah, I never enjoyed that when I was staying at my grandmother's because that's what they watched. I can't remember what night of the week it was, but it's like, this is really bad.
You either despised it with your entire being or it awakened a secret love of jazz.
Oh, I love jazz.
Oh,
come on, all of them.
I'm presently mourning the loss of Chuck Mangione, who'd passed away yesterday.
right, right.
My high school marching band marched to some of his music.
Oh, Chuck.
A jazz rock fusion, actually.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice stuff.
For the spare.
And
Oh,
no, just misses on the
whiffed.
inside. Yeah, we'll have to get a bubble machine here.
right.
And here we go for a 10 box. He's going to be underwater on this. That is clean, in my opinion. Bowler says so too, so that's a 10, 47 through 5 for Patrick Holland.
All right, so 47 through 5, 3 for 5 in the head pin with 2 splits for Patrick Holland this game so far with 2 strikes, 6 spares. Garey Dionne, no strikes, 3 spares. 51% quarterback rating for Patrick Holland on the head pin. Garey Dionne with a 43%. In the fills department, it's Patrick Holland's game, 45 and bonus pins off of fills. Garey Dionne just totaling 20 at the moment.
Dionne starting game 4. He's underwater, as Steve just mentioned, and now's the time to really put it on. And he's way off the head pin by 2 pins. On the 6th pin, took out everything but the 4 horsemen left and the 3-5.
1 diamond, the 4 and the 7.
Another way to look at it. Great to have multiple perspectives here. I like that.
I'm just thinking fewest syllables.
Now,
Easiest way to not get tongue-tied. Is the name of the game.
Never count on me for efficiency. But I'm from New York. I talk fast.
Oh, I gotcha.
All right, just missed the head pin.
All right, that'll be a 9 box.
Although the people from the part of New York where I'm from talk very rural.
Ah, it's like upstate kind of.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm out there.
Oh, there you
actually.
go. Yeah,
Milked cows when I was a kid.
just West Vermont.
Yep. Catskill Mountains. And off the head pin on that one on the 2. Took out everything in the middle and left a hollow shell of a 4 horseman right and a 4-7.
Wow.
Nicely shot.
Beautiful.
Played the inside of the head pin and took out everything. So that is a timely spare for Garey.
Beauty. He's so tall. I think he kind of partially blocked the camera, but oh my goodness. Yeah, he was on the He's a lefty, so that was the Manhattan side of the head pin that he took it out on. Yeah.
Just bounced it over, and that was beautifully done. So here we go on the fill, hoping for a big fill, gain some ground. And he's on the 2 pin, and that's a Caleri to the right.
Mr. Robert.
So 5 in the fill, 24 through 2.
And his name was Robert Caleri.
I was bowling one night in league with my very good friend AJ Guerliaccio, and one of our teammates hit a Caleri, and I said, "Oh, Bob Cleary's in the house." And AJ's looking, where? And I said, "No, look on the lane."
Quick, kick him out.
9 box, 33 through 3.
Oh, I might have to swap a battery out. I'm told. The battery in my.
I'm not talking that much.
No, it's not you. It's my front camera is in peril. So
we don't want to lose that.
Once I have a moment, I'll probably have to run down.
Dionne puts it in the pocket on the 1-3 side and leaves the 2-5-7. So head pin hit and a split. And let's see if he can pick this one up. This would be a good shot if it goes. Went wide right again. Just plucked off the 5 from the mess. So now the 2 and the 7 stand between him and the 10 box. Gets it.
Nice 10.
Nicely done. That was the ball he wanted for his spare shot, but he'll take it for a 10. And he's at 43 through 4. And he's going to gain some ground on Patrick on this half.
He sure is.
So box 5, game 4. Garey Dionne playing from behind. In the pocket. That's a strike minus a 2 pin. Or a 4 pin, I'm sorry. So 90% of a strike. And a single pin to shoot for a spare. All over it.
Nice
right
shot.
In the face. Sits on a spare.
Wonderful way to end it. That's
53.
53 and a bonus. Sorry.
That's right. That's okay.
All right.
So Dionne's got an early lead in this game and can pick up some ground. Here comes Patrick Holland on lane 23, just off the head pin. And leaves the 1-2. Mr. Welk is in the house.
And a 1 and a 2. A drop. Averaging 6.4 in the first ball. That's borderline Class A numbers.
Just misses a head pin. I feel for the bowler when that happens because I hate when I do that. It's all set up there for you. Pick up the head pin. Go to the next. Boom. They're all gone. 10 box for Patrick Holland, 57 through 6. Only left 3 pins standing so far. So 57, he's markless. Steve's going to switch out a battery.
Yeah, I just need to find a couple of moments just to take it out there.
That's okay. I'll fill with that air. And there it is. Another strike for Patrick Holland. 67 and 2 balls, and that was a nice one. He was on the 1-2, I believe. I think that's about his 3rd or 4th strike so far.
Great ball.
You probably have it written down. I just don't have it in front of me.
That's his 3rd strike, yes.
Okay.
3 strikes, 6 spares for Pat Holland.
So here we go. First ball on a 2-ball fill. Here we go. Just off the head pin. 4 to start.
6-pack.
Makeable spare. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Or 4 horsemen plus a 5-8. Catches it. Everything but the 5 goes down. That's a 9 fill. Nothing wrong with that.
It's a grand 9 fill. 76 and 7.
And he gets the 10. So 8 boxes in, and he's at 86. Now he's picked up some ground here from where he was.
I think at the end of his string, I might just run out there to do a quick swap out.
Sounds good.
Should only take a couple of seconds.
Oh, that's in the front cam.
Yep,
Okay.
yeah, the front cam down there on lane 22.
Okay.
I got a spare battery right here.
So we'll get to see Steve Kelly on the cam.
Yeah, you might.
And there's a nice pocket shot, and that's another strike for Patrick Holland. That's number 4.
He's stacking them up. He's piling them up.
He's making up for that underwater first half of 47. He will be over 100 now. He was looking like that might be in danger, and we're coming into box 10. First ball in the fill. Trying for a double. Not quite there, and there we go. We get 9 on the first ball, leaving the 10. Some late up the ladder action.
That's exciting.
And that gives him a good opportunity for a 20 box here.
Sure does.
No.
Oh, it's always the easy ones.
Off the wood. Trying to bounce it off the wood instead of catching the pin straight, but still a 9 fill. And a 10 box. Off the wood. Why not? So Patrick Holland with a 115 string. And that gives him a total through 4 strings of 422, 85 pins and completed boxes ahead of Garey Dionne, who is sitting on a mark himself. He's at 53 plus a ball coming up to start the second half of game 4. And he's got some work to do here. But we saw in this last box, he's got the ability, or this last half, to pick up some pins with 2 marks out of 5 and left only 2 pins on the deck. So we're doing a quick battery switch here, a little pause in the game. I can't see your comments, so if you had something bad to say, I didn't see it. So
all right.
I was just telling them I don't see the comments.
I tangentially check the comments, but it's
I usually run it on my phone simultaneously. All right, Garey Dionne coming up. He's on a fill in from box 5. He's in box 6. Here's the fill. Off to the right, just 2. 55 half.
2 on the fill.
Not what he wanted to do after Holland came back and showed us a nice show. Oh, come on for him. He put that right in the right spot, but couldn't get that 8 pin to fall. He's got wood way out in front of the 8 for the 10. He's going to have to snowplow it through. Spins it and gets a 10. 65 through 6. Needs 50 pins right now to break even on this string in 4 boxes. That's going to probably require 2 marks, but he needs to get pins back. So a string of marks would be in his best interest. And let's start with a lemon drop. This is going to look great if you can make the spare.
Throw the strike ball. Second ball, first ball.
Hit that 3 times in a row in one match. Got 2 of them as spares. But 1 fills every freaking time. All right, so punch out. So no spare in box 7. He's got a lot of work to do here. So he can get something. He's playing the left triangle, and man, he's not getting too many breaks here. So a 5 box.
It's painful.
5 fill, 5 box, and that just paid back the strike.
Sure did. Oh, yikes.
70 through 7.
That's rough.
Are we at 70 through 7?
Yes.
Okay, yep, he had a 10 box, not a strike. I'm sorry.
Yep, no, you're good. 6 drop, split.
2, 4, 7, and 6. He's in there. Wood didn't spin and went off into the pit, so no spare in box 8. Just one to pick up for an 80. He's got it, 80 through 8. And we're coming into box 9 of game 4. Pressure on Dionne to mark out. Just off the head pin, and again the 1-2 leave.
Lawrence Welk.
No wood here. He's in there. Bowlers have had a tough time picking that leave up, so that's, I think, the first time we've seen a spare on that one.
Yeah, I think that might be the first successful attempt.
It's deceptively simple when you see those 2 pins up there.
3 marks for Dionne, 2 marks for Holland. I'm seeing the framework of a comeback here. Oh, well. Geez. I was seeing the framework of a comeback here.
just off the head pin on either side. Now half Worcester, 2 in the fill, 92 through 9.
You got 2 comments saying Lawrence Welk aired on Saturday nights.
Okay, thank you.
My teammate Dave LaRoche actually chimed in on that one, as well as Marianne Joyce Dennis.
As you might suspect, it was a long time ago when I saw that show.
Yeah.
And I never went searching for it. So Gary sits down with a 100.
Yeah, that's 100 as a difference of 15 in Patrick Holland's favor, 115 Garey Dionne's 100. 4 games in is 422 for Patrick Holland and 384 for Garey Dionne.
All right, so 38 pins, and we're in the last game now. All Holland has to do is keep it going, and Gary's got to throw a big game here. Bottom line.
Hope you're enjoying this match. Check out the Atlantic Candlepin Single Store page on Facebook for plenty of other ACST matches, including all the historical matches that got all of our bowlers to where they are today.
We've had some good ones up there. There are a few of mine that I don't want anybody to watch.
Oh, I'm sure we all have at least a few of those. I've got at least a couple from just this season alone.
But that's the game. I mean, when you put yourself out there to bowl on ACST or one of the other streamed matches,
yes,
you know, you can throw some great games and have fun, but you have the risk of throwing a 70-something or whatever. That happens to all of us.
You take the good with the bad.
That's right. So he's now looking at the high-low jack for his 10 ball, the 1-7-10. And that's 8 box. Got the object pin.
Oh, he certainly did. And then some.
Starts with an 8. He's in good position right now to take home the trophy. And another half Worcester. We're getting a rash of those right now.
Yeah, it's like we flip the switches on some shots that haven't really made much of an appearance today, and suddenly they just appear in certain matches specifically.
It's fun when it goes.
It's not fun when it doesn't.
And it sure isn't. I mean, if you can't get most of them down in that second ball and you leave something like this, that's discouraging.
It's wild.
So go for the triangle, go for all of them. I don't know. He's going for all of them and just picks off one, so a 5 box. And he's at 13 through 2.
Yikes.
Don't want to get ahead and then throw it away, so that's...
Yeah, you don't want to self-immolate in the 5th box. 5th frame, I've seen matches where that's happened.
So one of my better matches where that actually happened was me versus the 3rd match of Patrick Kellogg for the day. He bowled 2 matches before, and then he wanted to bowl a 3rd.
Oh.
And I won game 1 and 2, lost 3, won 4 by quite a bit.
It was just a collapse.
And then he threw up a 145 against my 90 and took total. I was way ahead of him on total. And that's a spare for Holland. So it was a fun match, but, you know, what are you going to do? Nothing's guaranteed until the last ball's thrown.
Yep.
So 23 and a ball for Patrick Holland.
It's kind of the beauty of it, too. You know, it just means you're never really fully defeated.
Never give up hope.
Yeah.
Play every ball. Don't throw one away.
Yep.
And again on the 3-pin for almost a half Worcester, but that puts 4 in his fill.
4 in the pocket. That basically fills the pothole that was the 5, the 5 box.
Makes up for it.
But it kind of deletes the spare.
Yeah, makes it basically a 9 box. All right, tries to pick that up. Now he's got 2 and 2. Doesn't want a 6 box here. He's at 27 through 3. He's going to the left.
Oh, no.
Just plucks 1 for a 7 box, and that puts him at 34 through 4.
Having a rough first half here.
He still has the advantage, but he doesn't want to give Dionne a chance to throw a big string here and come back all the way.
Right.
Because all we care about is total.
Sometimes even stumbling can kind of motivate your opponent psychologically, too.
Sure can. And that's a nice pocket shot.
Go get that.
2, 4, 5 triangle. Wood between the 2 and the 4.
Yep.
That might help.
2-5 pocket I'd probably go for, because you probably get the 4 as a gimme.
I agree.
Or full on the 2.
Going the other way, and that left the 5.
Yeah, just not that side. Yeah,
Yeah.
anything with that side.
You had the right read on that one.
Yeah.
So he'll be open in box 5, and with the spare, he has the 43 half. All right, if there's ever a time to throw a 70 half, now's the time.
Yep, 43 after 5 for Patrick Holland with 1 mark. It's 49% on the head pin, dropping a little bit under 50 from before. Garey Dionne, 40% on the head pin, 384 after 4 games. So he needs to make up the 43 in the game. Once he catches up 5 boxes, then it'll be like a difference of like 40-ish overall. So that's kind of what's going on.
Dionne starts off on the head pin on the left and takes out 9. Late falling 8 pin leaves the 4. 1 pin to pick up a spare.
Had a chance of being a strike, really.
Sure did. All right, waiting for some wood to settle. Just one to pick up here for a spare. It's a big one, too. Could use the wood, but I think he wants to go straight at the pin. That's what he's doing, and just misses wide to the right of that pin. He crossed in front of it. And that's a 9 box to start. Could be worse, but really wanted to not miss any spares here.
Would have been great if it was a strike. That would have just been a great statement, like I'm back kind of thing in the 5th. But still plenty of time.
Box 2, game 5 for Garey Dionne. And on the 3 pin leaves the 1-2-10. That would have been a reasonably good fill.
Yes, yeah. It sucks when you have to then be like, oh yeah, nice fill, bud.
Yep. Been there, done that 100 times.
Sam.
Oh, maybe no. Does not get the 10 pin to go.
Had a chance for a second.
And that's a 10, so 19 through 2 for Garey Dionne. He's pinning great, but he needs more than pinning right now.
All right, well, that's a good start.
Leaves a 5, 7, 8. That was a head pin hit.
Now, that's not a castle.
That is not a castle.
It kind of reminds you of one, but it's not one. That threw me for a second. I was like, is that that? No,
Nope,
it's
nope.
not.
You got to have the front 2.
Yeah. It's kind of like that when I was trying to learn what the Caleri shot was.
That's a 10.
Similar kind of thing where I was like, there's a Caleri where the sleeper is further tucked in with the 4 horsemen, but that's not a Caleri, and I kept getting that confused for the longest time.
Yep, 4 horsemen plus the 8 or the 9. Depending on which side you're on. We're coming into box 4 here. He's at 29 through 3. Pinning great.
Well, this way.
Needs some marks, and that's a 7 drop, leaving the 2, 7, 8. So again, we've seen this triangle before. It's a tough one, but he's made it. And went wide to the right. And he'll take a 9 on that one. So 38 through 4. He's actually behind a little bit right now. And, well, no, he's not. I'm sorry. He's up a little bit in completed boxes. And coming into box 5 to close out the first half of game 5. And Garey goes to the 3 pin. Leaves a 1, 2, 7, 8, and 9.
That is an odd leave.
Head pin hit, gets the spare, sits down on the spare with 48 and a ball at 5.
What a beautiful spare.
So he's going to need to run a string together in the second half, but that's a good way to start it.
It's 48 in the ball. And the difference in the total is only 33 minus Garey Dionne's fill, so it's gonna be
potentially only 23.
Yeah, here's that replay again of that spare in case you missed it. Great shot.
That was clutch. Now Patrick Holland ready to finish out his series of 5 strings. And he's at 43 through 5, and first ball in the 6th. In the pocket. Castle right plus a 7. And it went, and there goes the 5.
Oh. Delay a game, 5-yard penalty.
Just the 6-10, a much easier spare shot for him. Some wood around there and nothing covering.
He got spared the split stat.
And he gets it, takes advantage of those late falling pins to pick up a spare. Just working to preserve his lead. He wants that trophy.
Working on a spare, Patrick Holland. Big moment. Keep the lead.
Nice ball. Head pin hit.
6 fill.
6 in the fill, and that puts him at
59 and 6.
Thank you. I was looking at the wrong scoreboard up there. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Wasn't. It was 43, not 48. Okay.
Yeah, it's a.
All right, losing my mind here, folks. All right, he backspins that pin. Look at this.
Oh, it might go.
This might go. I need Dave Peterson here.
It was too forward.
Dave's great at building suspense on those, but it doesn't go.
Yeah, someone told me, I was like, I think it's just a little bit too front stage up the hill.
And that is a 9 box.
No bueno. 9 box.
68 through 7 for Patrick Holland. 3 boxes to go in this championship round for Holland.
Back up to 51% on the head pin percentage. That's good. It dipped for a bit. Now it's back up.
Box 8, foundational frame, and
oh, that leave again.
The 1789. We saw this made
by Garey just like literally minutes ago.
That's right.
That was his 5th box.
Patrick's going for it too, and he gets everything but the 9 pin to go. So valiant effort on that one. And a 10 box, 78 through 8.
Brilliant execution on that. Just pinning it out. Every pin counts.
That's right. Just pinning still forces Garey to put up a big string in that second half.
Like especially if you're up, just you can't let up. Can't just even if it's just 10 boxes. Just keep the numbers up.
Well, he hit the 3 pin that time. Fortunately, didn't go for a half Webster right, but he still has the 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 split. I guess you can't call it a split if the head pin's still up.
No, we can't.
Bowler thinks it's a split, though.
It is officially not a split. Ooh.
Okay, everything but the head pin.
Got a few more pins than I thought he was going to get.
I tell you, when you're bowling up there and you get something like that and they tell you it's not a split, you're like, it sure looks like a split to me.
I will admit I grappled with the definition of a split
same here.
for the longest time. I was like, you kidding me? I was like, you mean the head pin has to be down? I was like, I've seen crap where like the head pin is part of the split. But
high-low jack.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, all right. And I look it up, I'm like, I guess that is the definition, but there's a lot where I consider, even if the head pin is up, I'm like, that's still a split. Are you kidding me?
Well, for tracking statistics primarily.
Yeah, you have to draw the line at some point.
Okay, Patrick Holland's last box of the ACST season starts with a 4 horsemen left.
Pins rolling forward. The closer they are, the better the shot for the spare will be. Maybe.
I still think you got to play it in the 1-2 pocket. Here, I don't think you're going to get anything from the outside.
Kind of more like a mental guideline.
I think it hurts you, actually, because sometimes the outside's a better shot, but I don't think it helps with that wood right now. He's going.
Oh, he missed it.
He went to the pocket, pick up the 2. He will be open and under 100 for his last game of the season.
Wow. Yep, potential 97, guaranteed 96.
Takes it with the wood. 6 inches to the right of the pin, but he gets the 10 anyway.
That'll be 97 for Holland and a 5-game total of 519 for Mr. Holland.
What's Garey need to do to catch up here?
Garey needs, he needs 87 effectively.
Minus this fill, so if he puts up a big fill, he still needs a 70-something half.
Yep, so it's going to be
he's capable of it.
Some rough goings, but it's possible. Just going to have to be nearly perfect. Just got to go bananas for these last five.
Okay, that puts 4 in the fill.
4 is
52.
it's decent.
Not a great leave.
Got to spare it. Every spare he doesn't get at this point is going to be.
Put it in the right spot. A little shallow on that head pin kicking over. Didn't take out the 610. Eight box. And that's 60 through 6. So
sure
he
is.
needs 97 plus. He needs to be about in the 140s, I'm thinking, without having done the math. And there's a nice 9 drop. Gives him a good spare opportunity. Doesn't touch the 8 pin. He needs some spare strike combos here, really. Okay, Wood settling down. I think he's got to use it. Pretty much, yeah. Unless he can get around it. He's going around it and misses.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Yeah, I think I know if you can see the pin hit the pin, but I think the wood may have been a better shot here.
69 through 7.
And it's coming down to simple mathematical elimination pretty quick here.
At this point, yeah. Short of, I don't even know if getting all strikes will even get you there.
Could. All right, he tried to get one there.
Yep.
Made it very interested, left the 5-7.
Wasn't for lack of trying.
Now he's thrown some pretty decent balls here. He's had some tough ones, but can't pick up the 5 and 10 or 5 and 7.
That'll be 78 and 8 for Garey Dionne with that 9 box. I think that's elimination, though, honestly.
Yeah, he needs about 70 more pins, I think. Oh, and he had get another 9 drop.
You know, he's fighting to the last, and he's throwing these great first balls. It's really not for lack of trying at all.
Again, just misses.
Single.
That's been costly for Garey through this
Yes.
match. Just, going a little wide of
Yeah.
some makeable spares.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
And that's a 9 box. That'll do it for Patrick, but let's watch the 10th box here.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. To the last for him. But yeah. Well, Gary's had a great season. That 4-bagger. It wasn't ACST, but watching him throw that 4-bagger in the Bayberry Bowling Center, that was great to watch. So he has it in him, and hopefully he'll be back next season to continue that improvement and keep going.
And no shame in coming up second in the ACST division that you're in.
It's like anyone who's bowling in these finals today, like they're cashing. That's the thing. So.
And they beat a lot of people to get here.
Yeah, they had to.
And there's a spare for Garey in the 10th.
What a nice one. I think.
Go out on a positive note.
Did I get that? No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Gives him 97 in a ball.
That's 97 in a ball.
He'll win the string.
Yeah, so
Doesn't
there you
matter.
go. Moral victory.
That's right.
You'd get points if it were the regular season.
And let's close out with an 8 fill on that one. And let's get the final scores with that 105 string.
Yes, so with the 5th game, it was 97 for Holland, 105 for Garey Dionne, 519 Holland, 489 Dionne. And then the final stats here. There you go. All right, so we're going to do a player interview. So, all right, pardon me for just a moment while we switch to that.
All right, guys.
Oh, uh-oh. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, careful. The wire's a little loose. Careful. Oh, it got caught on it. That's why. Okay, you're good. Okay, going to be just turning the microphone on down there. I think I have it.
respect as you played to the right to the end with that work in the time. Congrats. Nothing to be ashamed of today. You did a good job.
Thank you.
See you next season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we'll bring up Patrick Holland, who just won the D division match. Championship for the year. In a tough division this year, too. Congrats, Patrick. Good job. Very good. Hard fought. There was some openings for Gary up there, but he fought for them every time. So, congratulations on your win and a great season.
Thank you very much, Dan. It was a very long, very tough season. A lot of great opponents along the way. My first year outside of the league club, ACST's been fantastic. Credit to Danny Finn, everybody behind the scenes who runs it, and everybody who finished out the season. Great to meet everybody.
Did a great job. You beat my friend Joe Corbett to get here. And
Not easy.
no, not easy at all. He's been a great bowler. And, fantastic run today. Put up some great shots. He had about 4 or 5 strikes.
Yeah, obviously without the strikes, communication was really good today. I think, like had a saying, you know, you're bowling can't everybody wants to win.
That's right. I'm familiar with that. So Danny Finn's going to come up with the trophy, and I will step away.
On behalf of myself and the rest of the ACST committee, congratulations on being Class D ACST champion.